Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'll be showing you the different ways you can earn on Gogo Protocol. So first of all, you can earn through the Gogo V2, which is coming soon. Until then, I'm going to be sharing other ways for you to earn. First of all, let's go to the launch app and then ensure that your MetaMask is on Polygon network so that you will be able to connect the Gogo app to your MetaMask. Now, if it's not in the Polygon network, it won't connect. So you need to put your MetaMask on Polygon network to be able to connect your Google app. So here are the different ways you can earn. First of all, you can earn through staking. Okay, so by staking Google, you are able to earn Google and also in Google, which is for governance. So I have 193 Google in my wallet. So you can decide on which plan you wish to, how long you wish to stake your Google. So each of them has a reward structure for you to earn from. See here we have, if I stake for 1 week, I will be earning 3.3 Google weekly. So depending on how long you wish to stake. So let's say that's taking 8,000, 10,000 Google, right? If you are taking 10,000 Google, you can see here, you have a weekly reward of, depending on how long you stake. If you stake for 1 year, you have a weekly reward of 67.7 Google. So in a year, you would be getting about, right? So in a year, you'll be getting 52 times 99, which is 5,148 Google in a year. That's for locking your Google for 1 year. Locking 10,000 Google for 1 year, you'll be earning 67.7 Google weekly. So you can decide to lock your Google if you want to and earn Google every week. And also you would earn Google, which can be used for governance. Okay, so depending on the how long you stake, that's how your rewards will be calculated. So I already have a stake in it on the Google platform. I have 145 Google staked, and I am supposed to earn rewards. So we have here that I will be earning rewards come from protocol fees and are distributed weekly. Then Gogo is a utility token used for governance. Rewards are distributed regularly throughout each day. So that is it. The second way to earn is by joining the liquidity pool. So here is the liquidity pool. We have it. We have here that the APY is 39%, and by staking, if a user should stake about $20,000 worth of liquidity on in the staking pool, that would be, you see the, okay, approved contract. So if you stake about 10,000 or $20,000 worth of liquidity in the pool with a 39% interest in 1 year, you'll be earning about $7,800 worth of Google. And then if the price of Google goes up by 100% or by 50%, depending, you know that your reward would be doubled. That would be 7,800 times two. That's $15,600 worth of Google. So over here, I am supposed to select the token you want to farm. If you own LP tokens, you can select them too. So I can decide to select just Google and farm, or I can decide to select just USDC and farm, and I can decide to select my liquidity pair and farm. So And okay, as you can see here, I don't have any liquidity pay. So I'm going to add liquidity to be able to join the farm. So let's go over to QuickSwap and provide liquidity. I'll be providing liquidity for 193 Google. Okay. I'll go with 190. Oh, let me use $10. Okay. So we'll go to over to pool. That's to swap. We'll go over to pool and add liquidity. So we have USDC up and then we have Google down. So I'll now have over here in USDC and the equivalent in Google will automatically reflect. So I'll supplying liquidity on its own. I am entitled to earn 0.25% of all trades on this pair proportional to your share of the pool. So now, if my share of the pool right now is 0.01%, so for a trader that provides over 10,000 years DC to the pool, you own 11% of the whole of the liquidity that is earned from trading this pair. So that's another way you can earn by just providing liquidity on the Jojo on the quick swap DEX for Google Pay against USDC. So I'll go back to providing liquidity so that I'll show you how you can farm. So I'm going to supply my liquidity and confirm the transaction. So I'm going to skip this process. I'm done supplying my liquidity, and you can see here, this is my liquidity. I own 0.012369% of the whole pool, and then this is the amount of token I've put in liquidity. I have here $10 worth of USDC and 161 Google. So now I can go back to the Google Dex and provide my liquidity. So now my liquidity are reflected, and I'm going to put in max and confirm transaction. So I'm waiting for my transaction to confirm so that I'll proceed. Okay, I think I'm just going to skip this. Oh, it has shown. I'll skip this. So I have confirmed my transaction. As you can see here, you can claim your token while your liquidity is being staked. Then if you, after staking your liquidity and then you want to remove your liquidity, if it's not up to 30 days, if it's not up to 60 days, you would have to forfeit 50% of your earned reward. So your if you withdraw your liquidity before 60 days elapse, you be charged 50% of whatsoever Google you earn from the liquidity mining pool. So you can boost your liquidity pool with the Gogo NFT. So if you want to purchase the Gogo NFT, come over to crypto.gogo. All right, so it will show you the OpenSea collection of the Gogo NFT. As you can see here, the floor price is quite low and it's very affordable. So you can decide to purchase any of the Gogo NFT. You can purchase the floor prices are about 0.003 Ethereum, which is very affordable. So we have the silver going selling for 0.004, 0.003, and you can decide to buy anyone you wish to buy in order to boost the liquidity pool. You can boost your APY depending on the NFT you own. So this is how you can earn with Google. So the more you stake, the more you earn. And then if you want to claim your reward, you just have to come here and click claim, and then you are allowed to withdraw your reward. And USDC Pay is paused, deposit is paused, so you can only farm with you can only stake your liquidity, and also you can also farm your you can decide to stake USDC or farm with Gogo token. So these are the two ways you can earn on Gogo Protocol DApp until the Gogo V2 arrives. So until this arrives, you can always join the join in earning on Gogo Protocol using the all the two methods I've shown you, either by staking or by joining the farming pool. So I want to show you what your dashboard will look like. Okay, so this is your dashboard. It will show you your all your positions on the Jojo DApp, and I have over $53 in the Jojo protocol in order to earn Google tokens. You see that with this kind of market cap, with a market cap this low, you stand a chance to get a 10x. Already by purchasing Google, imagine the price of Google goes up by 30%, 40%, 50%. My liquidity, the value of my liquidity pay would increase. So that's the advantage of buying a low market gem token, because it has an opportunity of going high in price and the price spiking up due to market volatility. So thank you for watching, and I hope this video is of help to you. Do well to subscribe to my channel for more tips to earn and for updates when the JoJo V2 goes live.